75 years ago, in the aftermath of World War II, 12 nations came together to form the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, also known as NATO.
If there is anything inevitable in the future, it is the will of the people of the world for freedom and for peace.
Signed on April 4, 1949 in Washington, D.C., the North Atlantic Treaty was a historic commitment to ensure peace and prosperity through a community united by democracy, individual liberty, and the rule of law. The original members pledged that an armed attack against one or more of them would be considered an attack against them all. 12 years later, at one of the most dangerous moments of the Cold War, the Atlantic Council was founded to advance the mission of NATO. It was a mission grounded in the transatlantic community, but extending beyond it, devoted to providing collective security and practical solutions to the world's most pressing problems. Throughout the Cold War, NATO served as a critical bulwark against Soviet expansion, conducting joint military exercises, intelligence sharing, and strategic planning. The alliance helped maintain a fragile peace in Europe and provided a platform for transatlantic cooperation. The fall of the Berlin Wall in 1989 and collapse of the Soviet Union marked a turning point for NATO. With the Cold War over, the alliance has adapted to a transformed geopolitical landscape featuring terrorism, hybrid threats, China's challenges to the international system, and the advance of authoritarianism around the globe. NATO's membership has grown significantly since its inception. The alliance now includes 32 countries, including the most recent additions, Finland and Sweden. The alliance also maintains partnerships with countries ranging from Ukraine in Europe to Australia, Japan, New Zealand, and South Korea in the Indo-Pacific, to nations across the Middle East, Africa, and Latin America. Today, as they did when NATO and the Atlantic Council were born, the United States and its allies confront an inflection point in history. Just as NATO has expanded its mission and ambition to meet the demands of an ever-changing world, so too has the Atlantic Council. It is in challenging times like these that the global future is shaped. This is our moment to shape that future together.